Today we're touring a modern masterpiece in Paradise Valley, Arizona, situated in a gated community and built in 2024. The house features 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 5,593 square feet. It has an elevator, a bocce ball court, a separate casita, and views of Camelback and Mummy Mountain. The house is currently listed for $6,595,000 by Vincent Clark with VCRE, and as always, I'll put all of his information down in the description below. Let's just go ahead and get started. The community that we're standing in is called Acre, and there's 66 total houses in the gated community, and we're on the corner lot with a fairly big lot of 18,000 square feet. So we're gonna go ahead and start here with the exterior of the property before we make our way on the inside. And you'll notice right here off to my left that we do have the beautiful modern frosted glass garage door. Obviously we have all of the pavers with the paver driveway, tons of synthetic turf, a bunch of desert landscape, and then making our way right in here to the courtyard, we've got this beautiful fence here made out of steel with ficus trees for a bunch of privacy. And then making our way right in here, we have a fountain off here to my left. And then we have a little walkway over to our separate casita, which we'll tour here in just a little while. And as you can tell, we do have accent brick on the front of that as well. And making our way towards the front of the property, we have tons of glass. It's super modern. I love what they did with all the light fixtures and just the overall look and feel of this contemporary home. As we walk through the front door, you're gonna notice that we have this beautiful stone accent wall that carries from the outdoor of the property to the indoor of the property, and it looks beautiful, catches your eye, again, as soon as you enter the beautiful home. Now, you'll notice we do have all of the electric shades on either side of the front door with this steel front door as well. And something very unique to this house that I haven't seen very often is as we walk through the front here, rather than this just being a wall, they did a little pass through here, which lets in a ton of natural light, and you can get access and kind of directly see into the kitchen area, which we're gonna tour here in just a minute. But I think that's a really cool feature that I've actually never seen before. And then of course, off to my right-hand side over here, we have the garage, the laundry room, and a powder room. And then right here, we have our railing with our staircase going down to the lower level, which we'll show you here in just a minute. So let's just make our way over to the kitchen. We have a beautiful wine cooler right here off to our left with a bunch of LED lighting inside of it. And we actually have another refrigerator. I'm gonna show you our main refrigerator in the kitchen here in just a minute, but I do wanna point out that we have a secondary refrigerator next to the wine cooler, which again is not something that you see very often, right? Now here's of course that pass-through that we toured just a minute ago. We do have all of our underlit LED lighting. And then of course off to my left here, we have our big, massive pantry, okay? This right here room that we're standing in is gonna be called like a breakfast nook, okay? And it's kind of just a unique little room, you know, right off the kitchen where you can throw a little breakfast table in here. Literally tons of natural light, as you can tell, coming through the front of the property. And of course, you have a view of your little fountain and your little kind of open courtyard area in the front there. We do have an iPad here off to my left-hand side to control the entire home. We have multiple of these throughout the entire house. Now let's just make our way through the remainder of the kitchen here. So we do have all Gaggenau appliances, okay, so very top of the line appliances, you're gonna see that right here. Obviously we have our 6-burner gas Gaggenau appliance there with our massive hood up above. All of our power is hidden in the quartz right here, okay? This is Caesar stone quartz, and of course our power is hidden there, so we don't have our power outlets in our backsplash to make it not look good, right? We have our dishwasher here. Of course, they made it look like we just have 2 drawers, but this is actually a dishwasher. And then we have our stainless steel oversized sink there off to our left-hand side. And making our way over to our main refrigerator, you're gonna notice this is even bigger than the one I showed you just a minute ago. Of course, Gaggenau everything, okay? So refrigerator, freezer with all the wood paneling to make it blend in and match all of the cabinetry. We have our Gaggenau microwave oven and oven, and then we do have our butler's kitchen off on the other side, opposite side of the breakfast nook. And again, you're gonna notice all of the LED lighting below the cabinetry on the upper cabinets and the lower cabinets with tons of storage. We do have a lot of natural light coming in over top of the cabinets going in and leading into that breakfast nook area. And we do have all of our electric shades, including electric shades all the way there up above all of the main upper cabinetry, okay? We have another dishwasher, a sink, and again, a ton of storage in the butler's kitchen. So let's just go ahead and keep making our way into the main living area. Again, we're gonna notice we have all of the LED lighting, tons of natural light. This view actually right here is incredible. We can see Camelback Mountain from right here, which of course is a very sought after view in Paradise Valley or Scottsdale, Arizona. If you're familiar, everybody wants a view of Camelback Mountain. And we have 13-foot ceilings throughout the main area, which is very, very tall. Tons of natural light, and you'll notice we have our Caesar stone quartz that carries into the living area on this oversized fireplace with a massive TV up above. Of course, we have a ton of seating and a ton of space in here, plenty of room for entertaining and doing pretty much anything the heart desires. Now, directly here behind me, we have this massive sliding glass door leading out to the backyard. Again, every single window basically in the entire house minus one of the rooms down on the lower level has all of the electric shades, okay? So you can power them from the iPads or wherever throughout the house. And we're just gonna go ahead and make our way over to the primary bedroom. As soon as you walk into the primary, it feels massive. We carry our 13-foot ceilings from the main area into the primary, and there is a ton of natural light. We have our big, beautiful sliding glass doors leading into the resort-style backyard with our gas fire pit and, of course, all of the ficus trees out there with a ton of privacy, which we'll check out here in just a little while. And we do have views of Mummy Mountain from the primary bedroom. So as we make our way into the bathroom, we do have a solid wood pocket door right there separating the bedroom from the entire bathroom area so you can get that privacy. And off to our right-hand side, we have floor-to-ceiling glass with a steam shower to keep in all of the steam. Off to my left-hand side over there, we have an oversized primary closet that they're gonna build out for a potential buyer to their liking and specification. We have our floating dual vanity with our LED lighting underneath, our same Caesar stone quartz countertops, oversized mirrors with LED lighting behind the mirrors. Now directly over here, we have our floating tub, and again, a ton of natural light with all of our electric shades that come down. And we do also have surround sound speakers in the primary bathroom as well. Directly off over here to my right-hand side, we have our makeup counter. I love what they did with the lighting, the pendant lighting, very well lit. And I like how they have these lights turned around backwards. So you kind of get that soft light when you're, checking out your face, doing your makeup, whatever it might be. And then of course, off to my left, we have a little kind of float-in building shelf actually, which we could put magazines or books or whatever on. We've got a little bit of artwork in there, and then that is obviously just our bathroom. So let's go ahead and make our way to the lower level. Pretty cool to have your own private elevator. So I just took the elevator to come down here, and again, up top, it's right next to the primary bedroom. Down below, it's right next to probably the second largest bedroom in the home. Again, we're gonna notice that we have 10-foot ceilings on the lower level, which is something that's pretty unheard of when you're talking about lower levels in a home. Tons of natural light down here, full ensuite. Let's just go ahead and make our way into the main area over here. Now, as we do, you're gonna notice this massive steel staircase here with all of the wood, and I love the way that they designed that, very sleek, very modern. So you do have the full bar, of course, right here with the walk-in right here off to my right-hand side. We have our beverage/wine cooler, we have an ice maker, we have a TV area, we have our iPad powered by Savant, again, throughout the entire home. Tons of storage down here, another dishwasher, a sink, and again, this is just gonna be a phenomenal area to be a rec room, a game room, or whatever it might look like. Now, off to my right-hand side over there, we do have our powder bathroom, and in every powder bathroom throughout the home, the one that we have up on the main level and the one down here, you're gonna have the floating vanity with the recessed lighting, and they all look very beautiful, very well thought out, very contemporary, and very modern, of course. So this is gonna be our main area, and again, there is a ton of room down here, okay? 10-foot ceilings, tons of natural light, tons of LED lights, and we could literally do whatever we want, right? Now they went ahead and built in a kind of a built-in little bench here, which I really like the way that turned out. So I think that's a really unique touch. And then of course, off to my right-hand side, we have our second bedroom down here with the full ensuite. They currently have it set up right now as an office. Now, one really unique feature of this property is on the lower level, we have a full courtyard out here, which we're gonna go ahead and tour right now. We have a beautiful fountain feature out here surrounded by a bunch of landscape, some synthetic turf, a little seating area. And again, we could really do whatever we want out there, but I really like that area for entertaining, hanging out. And in the winter time, I'm sure it'd be beautiful to have this door open, especially if we have a game room or rec room down here, and to have that indoor-outdoor feeling with, of course, a staircase going up onto the main level and accessing the full backyard. If you happen to be a real estate agent in the state of Arizona and you're looking to make a lot more money in 2024, then listen up. I actually run the largest team in the entire state of Arizona, and we'll do over $500 million in production in 2024 alone. We have over 100 agents, and we have 3 office locations throughout the valley. We have a Chandler office location, which is absolutely beautiful. We have a Scottsdale office location, which is where I'm at right now. And then we have a Peoria office location as well. So no matter where you live in the valley, we have a location for you. We also are one of Zillow's top premier teams in the entire state. So if you're looking to receive Zillow leads, then you definitely want to consider joining our team. And we have 37 other lead generation opportunities as well. And obviously we do transaction coordination for you and everything of the sort, so you can do what you're good at and focus on selling real estate. If you want to learn more about joining our team, go to www.joinkpz.com, and I look forward to talking to you more. As we make our way into the Casita here, we make our way right through a sliding glass door with the electric shades, again like we saw in the main house. We have a full walk-in closet with a window in the closet, a massive horizontal window right here with a spectacular view of Camelback Mountain. I mean, I'm telling you right now, that view of Camelback Mountain is something that people are willing to pay a lot of money for. So to be able to put your guest in their bed, to have that view is truly on another level and breathtaking. Of course, we have all of our electric shades on that big, big window there. We have, again, another big horizontal window here, letting a ton of natural light into the Casita with an oversized bathroom, huge shower, vanity, again, all of the same recessed lighting underneath the vanity, behind the mirrors and everything like that that we saw in the main house. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we are on that pie-shaped lot, so the lot does feel extra large when you're back here compared to some of the other houses in the community. So a few things that I'll point out is we have our bocce ball right over here off to my right-hand side, surrounded by all of the synthetic turf, and I think they did a very good job with all of that. We can access the Casita directly from the backyard through a gate, so you know your guests can just come straight from the Casita into the backyard. They don't ever actually have to make their way into the property, okay? You'll notice we have all these beautiful ficus trees lining the entire back fence, and they're at the perfect height, right? They're not too tall where you obstruct the views of Mummy and Camelback Mountain, and at the same time, they're not too short where you lose a bunch of privacy. So you'll obviously have to keep them trimmed at the perfect height there so you can keep your views and your privacy. But they are currently at a phenomenal height. As you can tell, we do have all of the lighting as well, uplighting pointing at the ficus trees, so at night I'm sure it looks spectacular back here. Now making our way over towards the pool area, another thing that you'll notice is we do have all of the speakers out here in the backyard, so if we're entertaining or whatever it might be, which of course you're gonna do if you live in a house like this, I definitely would, you'll have all of your surround sound out here as well. Now we do have our built-in jacuzzi with the waterfall edge going into the pool. A beautiful, beautiful pool with multiple water features, and again, surrounded by all of your synthetic turf. You'll notice that they have all the big built-in heaters there above that massive sliding glass door, which in the winter, if you're familiar with Arizona, we get a very dry cold here, so I'm sure that'd be very beneficial and nice to have during the wintertime. Of course, we have all of our built-in speakers up there as well. And then making our way to the far end of the backyard, you'll notice we have more synthetic turf here, a gas fire pit so you can hang out, entertain, and then of course we have our own entrance into our primary bedroom on the main floor. As always, I'll leave all of Vincent's information down in the description below, and again, the house is currently listed for $6,595,000. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.